It's day 17 of 25 of Unleashing Your Inner Psychic, and this is one of my favorite activities, and it's one that I share not only with people who are developing their gifts, but also with every client that I read for. Today's lesson is about reading energy using candle flames. And as you know, if you have had visits from butterflies or bees or dragonflies or birds, and you know that it is the spirit of your loved one nudging those little creatures towards you as a sign from heaven, this reading the flames of a candle is an even easier way, because if you think it's easy to get them to push a butterfly towards you, it's even easier for them to manipulate these flames. These are the 4 candles that when I used to do readings in person before the whole COVID thing, I set them up before any reading, right between myself and the client or clients, just so that they could see how the energy of these 4 separate flames reacted during the reading. Sometimes one would be going totally crazy, and I knew that I had only one, spirit was present, and they could see it. It would just go only one, nothing else is affecting it, right? Then another one might pick up. Then a third, sometimes a fourth, or maybe it was only 1 or 2 the whole time. It's just an excellent way to gauge how much energy is present with you as you are meditating or trying to communicate with the universe. But the most important thing I need to tell you, I'm not trying to freak you out. There's nothing scary about this. But it is important to go back if you don't have the book and you're not looking at lesson 17. Assignment 17 is to go back to some of my earlier lessons about the protection prayer. That may even be lesson number 1. I don't remember at the moment. So you want to give yourself a little protection, and you want to be sure to be very clear about who you are inviting to communicate with you, whether it's your spirit guide or perhaps your deceased father or mother or whomever it is. Just be clear about that, because once you open that door, you're not inviting in a bunch of negative, scary things, but you could be inviting in, as I said in an earlier lesson, that drunk uncle that you really don't want to hear from. So be clear about, protect your energy and be clear about who you are inviting so that you know that it's them. When you start talking and you talk to your spirit guide, one of them goes totally starts going crazy. And if it's really spiky energy, you can tell that, maybe, either my energy's off or theirs is. Or if it's just this gentle lulling, you can kind of just gauge the energy of the room and your session. I'd love to hear how this goes for you. At the end, be sure to blow out the candles, give thanks, and go outside and ground your energy.